I'm going to show you the chances of receiving the huge fossil dragon from the Digsite mining game in Pet Simulator 99. Alright everybody, the Digsite is in World 29. And if you go here, you can actually see on this list, we have the chance for the huge fossil dragon. Everybody's been wondering what the chances of getting the huge fossil dragon from the Digsite actually are. And thanks to Cassie Dev, the person who infamously leaked that the staircase goes on forever, she actually dug into the files and found out what the odds actually are. Seems that reading here did some research into the rarities of the huge fire horse and huge fossil dragon. Have not found anything on the fishing huge just yet. As usual, the findings are in the replies. So the one we're going to focus on today is just the huge fossil dragon. I'll cover the huge fire pony in the next video. Huge fossil dragon Digsite. The Digsite has 5 different chest tiers. We've known that, and we knew that there was only 5, and if you've come across all of them, then you've had the chance to actually hatch it. But the first 3, it seems like it's 0. Now, this could be a complete flat 0 chance that you could ever hatch it from these chests, or it could just be such a small number that it's not even worth typing out all the zeros. But here we see that chest number 4 and chest number 5 have a chance of actually hatching the huge fossil dragon. For chest number 4, it seems to be a 0.0000133 chance, and the same thing, 4 zeros and 2 for the 5th chest. Now, what are the actual odds of hatching it? Percentages in general are kind of hard to understand. So I did the math for you guys. I'm going to show you how many chests on average you'll need to break in order to hatch one of the huge fossil dragons from the Digsite. For chest number 4, it is a 1 in 75,000 chance to get the huge fossil dragon. And for chest number 5, it's 1 in 50,000. Now, that seems very daunting. I'm not going to lie, the minigame is actually, I personally love it. It is my personal favorite style of minigame that they've added to the game, but that's just because I love mining simulators in general. But I'm going to teach you guys today the best strategy to actually get the best chance. And I'm going to show you guys exactly which chests have the chance to get it and which chests don't. So for me, I typically always go out 1 from the corner, like right here, and I dig straight down. It seems pretty counterintuitive to do that, but it's actually really helpful. I'm going to show you why. Because as you dig down, not only are you digging down here and you have a chance to find a chest in this spot, but you also have a chance to find a chest here, 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 and here. That's 4 more, but if you pay very close attention to the corners, you might see a glow of a chest in this spot right here. But if you pay close enough attention, there will be one if you just keep digging straight down. So we're going to just try digging straight down, and this is what we deem as the tier 1 chest. So let me dig it out for you guys a bit more. This is chest number 1. You should have a 0% chance of getting the huge from this. So I open it, I get my coins, I get my gems, and I just keep going. Here we have chest number 2. Again, this will have 0% chance to be able to hatch the huge fossil dragon. And now this seems to be the tier 3 chest or tier 4. It's actually hard to discern which one's which. I haven't come across the one that's like blue on the sides and the orange in the center, but I'm gonna say that this is probably the tier 3. I could be wrong. We'll definitely see, because I know that the blue and orange one is commonly found in the red zone more often than it is here. So I'm assuming that that's the case. So I'm assuming that the pink one is tier 3 and that the blue and orange one is tier 4. You'll see what chest I'm talking about here in just a little bit once we actually find it. But we're gonna open it. We got nothing. We just keep digging. It's hard to tell which one of these chests is actually the tier 4, but I'm going to assume that this one right here, I think this is the tier 4 chest. I'm just guessing because 1, it is a larger size, and it took me a little bit longer to actually find one between the 2 of them. So if we open up the pink one, we do get an item. We get ourselves coins too. We're going to open up this one right here, and we get no items from it, sadly. We're going to keep going. I'm going to see if I can find the tier 5 chest, which I've only seen a handful of times. But as for a description, if you guys have played the chest run game where you can get the huge fire pony, I believe the chest looks exactly like that 4th chest, the purple one. The one that's like dark purple and kind of like spacey, almost like galaxy like. Or dark matter-esque if you play Call of Duty. And personally, I've only ever seen that chest once, maybe twice, so it's very, very rare, but it has the best chance for the huge being that 1 in 50,000. And every now and again, you'll actually get these spawns right here, where you get one right over here and one right there. Now we've hit the red area. Now I know that this area takes a long time to dig through. Even with the best shovel, it takes forever to dig through one of these. Although it's super tedious, it is worth it to get down to the bottom. Personally, I just use an auto clicker for the most part, just so I don't have to hold down the mouse button. I know for mobile users or people on iPads, there really isn't an option for you to be able to do this, unless you just want to kind of hold your finger down to the iPad or iPhone the whole time. It is incredibly difficult to automate for people on mobile. I will say overall, I do get some pretty decent items when playing the mining minigame, and I've played it quite a bit considering the fact that I have 1.96 million of the mining game currency. Oh, look, right here. This is what I was talking about earlier. In this method of just going straight down from one point, you see a glow through these blocks here. Now I know I can just mine right here and I get a free chest. And it's probably going to be either tier 3 or tier 4 because the lower tier chests don't spawn down here. And it seems like it's a tier 4 and we got 2 items. We got diamond pets too. And also, what is going on right here? What is this? What's going on? It's actually kind of crazy. Like the animation is going wild. I'm just gonna try to break this. Maybe it's strange. A lucky potion through you. Dude, that looked crazy. That looked like it was like for half a second I thought, wait, maybe we got it and like the orb of the huge just got stuck in the ceiling or something. Here we go, another chest. Got another one. Sadly, no items. Another one. Oh, I'm finding quite a bit of them. Finally actually getting even just an item from it is always reassuring. And here it is. Okay, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the tier 5 chest. I'm going to clear it out for you guys, just so that way we actually have a good visual of it. My god, okay. So it's still found in the red area. And again, this has the best chance at 1 in 50,000, assuming that this is actually the tier 5 and that there isn't one that's like even more rare than this. But I mean, yeah, I mean, look at this. That's absolutely insane. I'm going to see if I'm just going to back up and like get a screen grab of this because holy, that's just awesome. That's just really cool. So we're going to open this up and we got nothing insane from it, but that's crazy that we actually even found one. I've only ever found 2 of those prior, so to find one while recording is crazy. Found another tier 4. Got ourselves a diamond flag. I love the diamond flags and the magnet flags. I think that those 2 are probably the best in the game aside from fortune. The magnet flag allows you to like actually AFK in the game because if you have the auto farm, you just lock your pets to a zone, throw the magnet flag down, and you have 5 minutes of it just farming from that point, which is really nice. 2 tier 3s, I'm assuming we have no chance of getting huge from it. We already know that 4 of them exist in the world, be it people who just got it out of sheer luck when mining, or if those 4 belong to devs, who knows? That is the big question about it, is who actually owns those, because I haven't seen them anywhere in the game, and I've been like hopping between trading plazas and whatnot. I've spent so many gems already. I think I've spent over 7 million gems on buying huges. The first one I got was the huge gold pixel cat that's signed by Nightfox, which I thought was just a great deal overall for 2 million gems. That was insane. And I actually did a trade today for a huge festive cat that's rainbow. That was around like a 5 million gem value trade, and I only gave up like 3 million, etc. And I've also bought just like items here and there. But here's hoping that we actually get the huge fossil dragon. That would be amazing if we could get it in the video, but I really doubt with the odds. But you never know. Crazier things have happened. That is for sure. Here you go, another tier 4. Nope, nothing from it. Here's another tier 4. We open it up and there is nothing. I believe we're almost at the bottom of the mine. That's where I'm going to show you one final tip about the Digsite mine that I don't think a lot of people know about, but it may have been patched out of the game, but we'll definitely see. And here we are, another chest that is just barely out of our line of sight, but all we have to do is just break this one. We are a very long way down, and I'll actually teleport back up to the top and show you guys just how far we've come. And oh my god, it's another one of the like galaxy chests. Wow. Open it and there's no items. No. Also, I wonder, I'm curious to know if the shoulder pets that we were wearing for Pet Simulator X, I wonder if they have any effect in the new game. I don't know if that's been confirmed anywhere. I think it would be really cool if they still were, just because, you know, we put that money towards it, so you may as well just, you know, give us a little bit of that extra luck. And when you look at that, I found 2 of them like right next to each other, side by side. Here we go, another tier 4 and nothing in it except the coin flag. Oh my god, another galaxy one. It just fell on top of it. Dude, I've seen more galaxies in this video than I have ever while playing this, and I've played this for quite a while. That's honestly like absurd to see this many of them. Now again, it still is unclear which one is which. I am assuming we haven't seen the other chests in a while, so I'm guessing the blue and orange one is tier 4 and the galaxy chest is the tier 5 chest. Another tier 4. Got ourselves a coin potion 3. Honestly, the dig site is not a bad place to go get items if every other minigame is down. I would say if you can do your route of like going from vending machine to vending machine or traveling merchant to the standard merchants, I think you're better off doing that to farm a mass amount of the boosts and items in the game. But dig site and the fishing area are not too bad as well. I do think the dig site is better overall just for getting resources, and also on top of that you have a pretty solid chance of getting the huge. And here we go, another one where there is a chest right here. You can see it just shines through just ever so lightly right there. It's actually the shine kind of went away. I wonder if it's like a top. Yeah, right there, you see that right there. But if we go over here, we break this, boom, another chance with a tier 4 and nothing. Honestly, the luck on the items from these chests, I'm just not hitting them right now. Typically, I've always had pretty decent luck. I've always at least gotten 1 item, sometimes even 2, and on a rare occasion 3. So overall, I mean, like, it is really good. It's just right now, for whatever reason, whenever it decided to start recording, it just decides, hey, we're not going to give you any items. We're gonna prove your point wrong. Here we go, another tier 4. Again, no item. Wow. Another tier 4. Again, still nothing. It is insane how unlucky we're getting with these. A tier 3 all the way down here. Whoa. What are the chances of that? And I got 2 books from it. It definitely seems like the tier 3 is the pink, I would assume. Or maybe it's vice versa. It's really hard to tell which one's which. I'm guessing pink is tier 3 and then the blue and orange is tier 4. Because one, the size of the tier 4 is larger and it's the same size as the galaxy. And the pink one is smaller and we haven't seen it in a long time. Now, that could mean it is more rare, but it feels more common in the blue section than it does in the red. And here we are, we have hit the bottom of the mine. So if we go back up to the top and we look at this one spot that we went through, we just fall down here, we go all the way to the bottom. But here what we're going to do is we're going to start digging out in straight lines. Now, the reason why we're doing that is we're looking for a few things. One, we're hoping that on this bottom floor, there are chests that have spawned. But equally, we're also looking to see if there's chests that spawned on the floor, or in the floor rather. Because there are some times where a chest spawns in the floor, the bottom of this, the like obsidian base bed, or the bedrock of it. And what it allows you to do is it takes up that space. So you can then break it and fall out of the world. And with that, you can look up as you're falling to see if there are any other chests like that, so you can easily know where you're going. Well, let's see if maybe they patched it out, because I've been doing it for the last 2 days, but I have heard that some fixes have been made, certain minigames and certain things of the game. And there we are, a pink chest right at the bottom here. We're hoping to find a galaxy one if we can. We've cleared out a mass portion of this bottom floor already, but we're going to start trying to dig through the center. They may have fixed this, so we'll have to definitely see. If they did, that will make me a little sad, because I thought it was pretty cool that you could kind of fall through the world in the dig site if you found a chest on the bottom floor. But it definitely seems like they've taken their time to actually fix this bug, considering the fact we don't see any glowing of chests above us or below us. So it seems like down here, it is very rare for it to spawn. And after going through the dig site quite a few times, we actually ended up not really getting anything too crazy out of that. But we did find about 5 of the galaxy chests, which is insane. Again, considering the fact that I've already put maybe 2-3 hours into just mining this entire thing out, especially at the red level, and only seeing 2 prior, I think that was insane luck. But real quick, before we end it, I'm going to teach you guys about a few other things about the mine that maybe you didn't know. Number 1. Over here you have your pickaxes, and the best one is obviously the Pro Shovel. This one costs about 250,000 coins, but let's be honest, that's incredibly expensive. But let's say you don't want to grind that out, you actually do have a very small chance at almost every minigame. And if we actually take a second here, if we go over to the minefield minigame and you look at these rewards, on page like 8 or 9, you actually have a chance to get yourself the golden shovel. Now, it's not the best shovel in the game. It actually is a little bit less than this from what I've seen. The golden shovel is an insanely good upgrade comparing to the basic shovel that you get. So this one is definitely worth grinding for. Let's say you don't want to play the minigame until you for sure get it from one of these places. Just do your minigame routes every like 15 to 30 minutes they're going to be like reset. So if you just go through the game as you're playing, as you're farming, as you're hatching, just take like 5-10 minutes, just run through the mini game, because you have chances to get shards, to get some fruits, as well as from this one, I mean, you have a chance for the golden shovel, a blast book, and I believe you could have a small chance to get fortune from this, if I'm not mistaken, on the last page. This is like the coveted one. Obviously Midas touch is also great, but fortune is the best one by far. It is just absolutely insane. So anyways, guys, with all that being said, that concludes everything that I know about for the Digsite. I personally like the minigame a lot. I'm really happy that Pet Simulator and Big Games have added the minigames to Pet Simulator. I think it definitely adds a lot of variety, keeps a lot of players interested in actually playing, and the fact that you earn rewards just by playing other things in the game that isn't just like sitting here clicking mindlessly for hours, I think just makes it a more enjoyable experience overall. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's great to be back. Be sure to like this video, comment down below what you thought, and if you have any other tips of any of the other mini games of like how to beat them faster, or like best methods, or like what you've been doing to get more rewards out of them, etc., just feel free to leave that down below, and don't forget to subscribe as well. You'll see more uploads from me more frequently with Pet Simulator 99 finally being out. I'm super excited, and be on the lookout for a video when the new update drops. Thank you all so much for watching. See you guys next time.